Hello everyone, I just platinumed Dragon Age Inquisition after 10 years, and I want to talk about it and the controversies with the Veilguard for a bit. Going through my trophies, I had killed all the high dragons and more than the 2,500 enemies required for the trophies back in 2016. So why I never actually finished the game is a bit of a mystery, but this video is a collection of clips from my second over 100-hour playthrough of the game. The first half of my clips are glitches and bugs that I encountered on my playthrough. I did enjoy my time quite a bit with the game, and I do think it's a great game, but it's not exactly the AAA masterpiece that shouldn't be changed that everyone is making it out to be. It even has some trans inclusion ideas in it.
Someone fetch me a fainting couch.
For starters, only about half of the romantic interests in the game will pursue a hetero relationship. And for the tragic romance with Solus, you specifically have to be an elf, the dirty racist. So let's talk about some of the character interactions I enjoyed during the game. First, we're going to talk about the Iron Bull, a Qunari spy sent to watch over you with his band of mercs and his love of fighting.
That thing you just said. You shouted it.
Oh, Tars. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
You shouted that while it was breathing fire at us.
I know, right?
You got to pick your name. The Iron Bull.
Sure did. Thanks for sticking the on there too. Most people forget. It kind of makes it sound like I'm not really a person, like I'm this dangerous thing, you know?
You made it a joke on yourself, making mockery, so you would never be that.
It kills the joke if you explain it, kid.
Now, I'm going to be honest, I was kind of skipping through a bunch of the dialogue because I just needed a third companion to max for a trophy. And when I was doing that, I actually stumbled upon this gem.
The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard ass. He's good for that. Look, I've got horns, you've got pointy ears, and those freaky big elf eyes. We're probably not the best people to go around deciding what's normal. Krem's a good man. I don't give a nug's ass that it's a little harder for him to piss standing up.
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter,
Nah,
but you hate the Vince.
sure, but he's not a Vint. He's just Krem. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people, it's too much work to hate them one by one.
In that bit there, he's kindly nudging the Inquisitor that Krem is the man he wants to be, and that although he comes from a people who enslaved the Qunari, he has proven himself a trustworthy friend and ally. I also really like the bit at the end. It's almost as if to say, you can hate a set of people for completely justified reasons, but when it comes to dealing with individuals, you should get to know them and see, because every new person has the possibility to teach you something new.
Vivi, look at this. I got something for you.
Darling, it's your bottom again. As bony and sad as it was the last dozen times you displayed it.
It's my butt.
Maker, however shall I endure this horror? Someone fetch me a fainting couch.
Like for Vivian here, new ways to be annoyed. I did enjoy Sarah's antics throughout the game, even though she was often quite vulgar,
Up the front isn't working. Find a different hole.
and her ways of speaking are weird. But if you can connect the dots, you'll see a commoner who uses jokes to relieve the stress of being swept into a world-ending situation.
You know, you shouldn't make fun of people being scared of magic just because you can scare them back.
I take it you think I'm frightening.
Not naked, you're well fit, but all armored up and fierce. What do you think some stable boy sees?
A seeker on the side of righteousness.
Here's what I learned in the alleys. Ah, mages. Ah, Templars. Ah, Tevinters. Ah, hungry. When you're little, everything is. Ah!
To me, the only thing her being a lesbian meant was that I had to romance Dommy Mommy.
That was some solid work back there, Seeker.
You as well.
The way you backhanded that guy with your shield and then damn near chopped him in half. You and the boss should use that between the sheets.
How do you know we haven't already?
Ha!
Looking at a breakdown of the possible sexual relationships, half of them are hetero, 25% of them are homosexual, and 25% of them are bi. The thing that stands out to me here is the fact that Cullen is also a racist. No, it's the fact that male player characters have less options at 4 than female characters who have 6. That being said, females are the only ones locked behind a race when it comes to certain relationships. Cullen, Solus, and Sarah. And although it isn't impossible to romance Sarah if you are an elf like her, it does become a lot harder to romance her. So it would be fair to say that a dwarf or a Kunari female character only has 4 options. And that we can leave Solus, the tragic romance of the story, and Cullen, a supporting character, as just bonus content for the people looking for all the relationships. Because really, who's going to romance Cullen on their first playthrough? Now, I'm not going to weigh in on the things that happen in Veilguard because I haven't actually played it yet, but what I'm trying to say is that these types of ideas have been in Dragon Age for quite a while. They just haven't been forced to the forefront of everything that's been going on. So yeah, those are just some of the thoughts I had playing through Dragon Age Inquisition in 2025. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I've got a few more character interactions that I'm just going to let play for themselves.
I like your horns, the Iron Bull. But they're dragon horns, not bull horns. You could have named yourself the Iron Dragon.
Oh. Shit. That would have been better.
Goodbye!
Iron Bull's reports say you're a demon.
I'm trying not to be. Sometimes it's hard. I want to kill a lot of people, but I don't.
Because the Inquisitors bound you.
Because it's not right.
Bull, how can you work with a demon?
He's all right. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people, it's too much work to hate them one by one. Seeker, getting an eye full of Inquisitor butt.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nice try. You're on him hard.
Thank you, Sarah.
He's not just an object to quench your desires, Cass. Make sure you undress him with your eyes respectfully.
Respectfully? That's crazy talk.
Well then, go wild, you two.
Ugh.
Rose. No, wait. Robin's egg.
Is this another game?
Trying to guess the color of your underpants.
I don't wear underpants.
Everyone hear that? You haven't used up all your guesses.
I'm conceding. I wasn't very interested to begin with.
Well, then just cross your legs and guess.
Conceding. I'm giving up.
Some seeker you are.
You girl, because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed.